Have you ever met someone who says they trust animals more than humans, who feels calmer sitting beside a dog than in a room full of people? Psychology has a lot to say about them. These are the people who often find peace in the silent company of animals. Because animals, unlike humans, don't judge, manipulate, or wear masks. They simply exist, pure, loyal, and emotionally honest. To understand this psychology, we have to look deep into emotional wiring, how empathy, trauma, trust, and connection are formed in the human brain. For many, being closer to animals isn't a quirk. It's a response, a result of experiences where human connection felt unsafe. Psychologists call this selective attachment. It's when someone chooses specific beings, often animals, as their safe emotional outlet. Because humans have proven too complex or inconsistent, people who are closer to animals usually score high on empathy sensitivity tests.
What are you thinking about up
They
there?
feel emotions
You're a
deeply,
good little
joy,
friend.
pain, fear, love, not just in themselves, but in others. And animals mirror those feelings in the simplest form, pure emotion, no lies. For someone who has experienced betrayal, neglect, or rejection, animals become an emotional refuge, a place where love doesn't need to be earned or explained. Let's break it down into psychology's core reasons why this happens. 1. Emotional safety. Animals don't shame you for crying. They don't walk away when you're quiet. They don't misunderstand your silence as attitude. They simply stay. That staying creates emotional safety, something many people lost in human relationships. 2. Trauma and trust. When someone grows up around emotional chaos, unreliable parents, toxic environments, manipulation, their brain learns one thing: humans are unpredictable. But when an animal loves you, it's steady. No games, no betrayal, no sudden change of heart. So people with trust issues often rebuild that broken bond, not with humans, but with animals. 3. Nonverbal empathy. Animals communicate without words, and so do emotionally deep people. They feel connection through presence, energy, and emotion rather than conversation. That's why these people often say, "My pet understands me better than anyone."
I
Because
think
on an
I've got
emotional
it.
frequency, it's true.
Let's make this happen.
For simplicity and purity, modern relationships are complicated. People hide behind filters, roles, and expectations. But animals, they are transparent. A cat purrs if it loves you. A dog wags its tail. A horse leans closer. There's no hidden meaning, just truth. And for psychologically sensitive individuals, that simplicity feels like oxygen. 5. Projection and healing. Sometimes people project their lost emotions onto animals. The love they didn't receive, the loyalty they were denied. They find it and give it through their pet.